F1, Oscar Piastri wins Saudi Arabian GP to lead drivers' standings a Euro as it happened. Oscar Piastri has emerged victorious at the Saudi Arabian Formula One Grand Prix, securing his third win of the season and, crucially, taking the lead in the Drivers' World Championship standings. The McLaren driver finished ahead of Red Bull's Max Verstappen and Ferrari's Charles Leclerc in a race where strategic decisions and a key penalty for Verstappen played significant roles. Piastri's win marks him as the first driver this season to triumph without starting from pole position, and he is the first Australian to lead the championship since Mark Webber in 2010. Following Piastri's success, the drivers' standings now see the young Australian on 99 points, with teammate Lando Norris climbing to second place on 89 points, just ahead of Verstappen on 87. George Russell of Mercedes is fourth with 75 points, while Charles Leclerc holds fifth place with 50. The strong performance from both McLaren drivers in Jeddah sees the team comfortably leading the Constructors' Championship with 151 points, ahead of Mercedes on 93, Red Bull on 71, and Ferrari on 57. The race report highlighted Piastri's tough battle, stating he made my case into Turn 1 and found the clean air after his pit stop beneficial, though he admitted Verstappen was still a little too close for our liking. For Verstappen, who initially appeared set to challenge for the win, a 5-second penalty proved costly, dropping him to second place after serving the penalty during his pit stop. The Dutchman offered a brief post-race comment, simply stating it is what it is and looking forward to the next race in Miami. Charles Leclerc was candid about his third-place finish, explaining that Ferrari's race pace was better than expected after qualifying and that his race was primarily about defending his position. He expressed hope for upcoming upgrades. Lando Norris, who finished fourth, reflected on his qualifying crash, admitting he made things difficult for himself but was happy with the car's performance, disputing suggestions of a significant speed advantage over Red Bull. McLaren CEO Zak Brown was understandably delighted with the team's weekend, praising the effort to repair Norris' car after the crash and believing their tire strategy paid off. The full race results saw Piastri, Verstappen, and Leclerc on the podium, followed by Norris, Russell, Kimi Antonelli, Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton, Ferrari, Carlos Sainz, Williams, Alex Albon, Williams, and Isaac Hadjar, Racing Bulls, completing the top 10. Notable incidents during the race included Pierre Gasly retiring early after a collision and Yuki Tsunoda also failing to finish. Strategic plays were evident throughout, with Norris and Hadjar attempting long first stints on hard tires before pitting. Verstappen's penalty was applied during his lap 22 pit stop, allowing Piastri to move into the net lead once pit stop cycled through. The race saw various battles down the field, including a scrap for minor points between the Williams cars and Hadjar, and Lewis Hamilton briefly holding up Verstappen before pitting. Piastri managed the closing laps effectively, navigating back markers while maintaining a comfortable gap to Verstappen. The podium celebration saw Advance Australia fair played as Piastri took the top step, acknowledging his historic achievement. Piastri summarized his recent form in the Gulf tripleheader as a big 3 weeks and thanked his team, expressing anticipation for the rest of the season. The Formula One calendar now looks ahead to the Miami Grand Prix in 2 weeks' time.